Alrighty there, folks. If you watched my last video with the Blue Eddy here, I was testing the fridge to see if I lost any capacity after a year. And from a year ago, after running 24 hours with the Blue Eddy, I had, what, 40% of the battery left. And now a year later, I just did the same test with the DC plug after I learned the AC plug uses a whole lot more juice. I thought I was losing capacity, but once I used the DC plug, I found out, hey, after 24 hours, I still have 40% of the battery left. So because I used the AC plug when I first tested the Delta here, the Delta 2 from Ecoflow, after 36 hours, I had 20% of the battery left. So it would have ran about 45 hours, no problem at all. But now that I realize with the DC plug, cigarette lighter plug, whatever you want to call it, since that uses a whole lot less power with the fridge, we're going to see how much time we get out of the Delta 2 this time. And then a year from now, I will do the exact same test. And see if this battery loses any power after a year. It's not supposed to. It's supposed to be good for 3,500 charges before it drops down to 80%. So the Blue Eddy EV70S, it held up after a year. And we'll see if this does the same. We'll do the first test now. There we go. We're down to 99%. Of course, it's going to take a little while for that fridge to cool down, but once it gets there, hey, we will see what happens. See how much time we can get into this puppy. All right, folks, I'll get back to you when the battery gets down there. What do you think there, little digger dog? Hey? All right, we've basically come to the end of the test with the Ecoflow. Now, my first test, I ran 36 hours, had 20% of the battery left. And of course, that was using the brick that's supplied with this fridge, which of course is the F40C4 TMP fridge. It's a Chinese fridge. Never had no issues with it yet in the last year, so that's a good thing. But we learned that this brick definitely draws a lot more power. So we ended up testing it with that first, and we had 36 hours and 20% of the Ecoflow Delta 2 left. Now we got, as you can see, just a straight 12-volt cigarette lighter plug that they supplied with the fridge this time. And I have had this running now since Friday at 5 p.m. and now it's Sunday 7 p.m. So this has been running for exactly 50 hours. And it's still going after 50 hours. And what do we got left on the battery? Let's have a look-see. Even I haven't looked at it yet. 27% after 50 hours. We're with the AC plug there with the brick on it. It was down to 20% after 36 hours. What a big major difference. So I did learn one thing. I learned I won't be using the brick anymore, because I get a whole lot more out of the battery when I'm using the 12-volt plug. So the cigarette lighter plug. So, thanks for watching, folks. I appreciate it if you hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you want. It's totally up to you. I'm here just figuring things out for myself, and I like to share these little things with people I know in the community. So, all right, folks, take care, and hey, have a great week. Ciao for now.